Do you know the significance and uses of the Benin chief's regalia? Here are the common items that are found among the regalia of a Benin chief. Number one is ivie. Ivie is the Edo word for bead. The beads are used to adorn the body of a Benin chief. When they adorn different parts of the body, they are given different names. E.g., the beads of the head is called udehe. The beads of the hand are called iviruabo. The beads in the legs are called iviruawe. The beads in the neck are called udegworo. The round bead around the neck is called the ikele. This ikele is given to a person that is honored or blessed by the Oba as a chief. And every ethnic groups inside the Edo State today have their own unique ways of weaving their own clothes from time immemorial. Like the Benis, the Esans, the Owans, the Esakos, and the Akoko Edos have their different unique ways of making their traditional clothes. This is where there's an adage in Edo language that says, Webo maere, mamarwe bogede, meaning before the white men came, we didn't use plantain leaves as wrappers. Benin chief's clothing is a powerful symbol of nobility, culture, and spiritual authority. The attires of Benin chiefs are richly adorned with coral beads, known as ivie. These ivies are worn in layers around the neck, the wrists, and the ankles. Each bead symbolizes wealth, ranks, and ancestral blessings. Benin chiefs adorn themselves with different kinds of clothes depending on the occasion or the festival. There are different categories of Benin chiefs regalia, like the Uhungu or Uhungo, the Avohu, the Enyo, the Ehangbeya, and so many others that I cannot list now. This is a picture of Oba Eweka II, the great-grandfather of our current monarch, wearing the chiefly wrapper called Uhungu. They sometimes tie the white wrapper called Uhungu. This marks purity, royalty. These wrappers are often tied around the waist or shoulder with careful precision. Some high chiefs wear the pangolin attire called Ehangbeya. That's the full body regalia during some ceremonies. The simplicity of the wrapper contrasts the deep cultural weight it carries. No caps or headdress is worn in the presence of the Oba. This only reflects humility and respect. If you haven't seen these chiefs in this attire, you might mistake them for a king, just like Captain James Falkner did in the 19th century. When he saw these Benin chiefs on this regalia, he wrote, and I quote, "I was once struck with the person of the chief. His stature, mien, and deportment at once bespoke him to be a ruler and a governor. He was about 5 feet 9 inches high. His limbs were formed and of beautiful proportions. He was surrounded by many of his people who were like himself." This was James Falkner's account because he mistook an Edo chief to be a governor or a king. This was to tell you how powerful the dress spoke. Every element of the Benin chief's clothes tells a story of loyalty, pride, and traditional rights in their community. This is Chief Oseni Elama, the Chief Okaviore of Benin Kingdom, and Chief Ida, the Chief Obazelu of Benin Kingdom. They were putting on their pangolin attire during an Igwe festival. This picture is Chief Olia of Benin, the most senior chief among the 7 Uzamas, that's the 7 king crowners. This was during the Ugeroba ceremony in 2012. And this other picture are the Ravonogbe, led by Chief Ojo Udobo, the Ovieri Oba of Benin Kingdom, and Chief Oba Dagbonyi of Benin Kingdom. They came out to pay homage to the Oba of Benin, twirling their ebe. And these are the Ravonoe, twirling their ebe and paying homage to the Oba. The casual dress of every Edos in the past was Ukmonohua. They either wrap this around their waist or they wrap it around their neck. The wrapping around the neck in Edo language is called Asukmo Yuru. The wrapping around the waist is Orunkmo Yekun. When they wrap this around their waist, they allow from the waist to the top to show because they have the beautiful Iwo body markings on. These Iwo body markings portrays the beauty of the Benin people and their origin. I'm giving a big shout out to our great royal father of blessed memory, Oba Akenzwa II, for modifying the Benin chief's clothing during his reign, and a maximum respect to late Chief Ajayi Igumbo, the Unyonye of Benin. In this picture, Chief Ajayi Igumbo is wearing the cassock he created with the request of Oba Akenzwa II. In Edo language, this cassock is called Eziohere. This dress was sewn into a style in the year 1934. The same chief, Ajayi Igumbo, created the Ugwapata cap that is worn by every Oba since the reign of Oba Akinzwa II. The cassock dress reflects the relationship between the Benin Empire and the Portuguese, and between Oba Esigi and the Portuguese priest in the 16th century. I will stop here for now. Runda of Yombama Beme Orito Edon Yonita. I will pause it here for now, but there are more to the Benin Chiefs regalia. If you enjoyed this episode, like, share, and comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.